Hello. Starting and streaming. I hope this game isn't too loud. I was testing it earlier. Welcome, guys. Thank you for all the redeems that you in the stretch as well. I'm Dylan. Welcome in, Nico. I believe you were in the 69. Welcome in, Scarlet, because they're doing well. Yeah, today I'm playing what it means to be in Finch. Edith Finch, I guess. I kind of want to just play like the story game, and then a friend recently like just beat this game and told me like I should play it. And this game has also been on like my radar for a long while, and I just never got to play it, around to playing it, so I decided why not just play it today. I've seen one clip of this game, and I know it's like sort of sad. So there's that. Maybe I'll cry or something. I don't know. But when I was looking into playing this game as well, another game it reminded me of is I already forgot what the name was. Was that one game where like the game continues as you blink or something? And I really want to play that game as well. So I might do that soon as well. But yeah. I don't actually know much about this game. Other than like it's like going through the life
A lot of
of a
this isn't
family.
going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
So this game like 10 years ago, yeah. This is also a game that I know is pretty old. But I realized there's a PS5 version for it that actually looks really nice. I'm playing this on console. I thought I might as well play it. I just wanted some sort of story game, and I thought
I
this would
lived
work
here
well.
until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Focus Island Gazette.
Inside the
I'm a bit
mailbox were bills
quiet.
from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Hold on. Hopefully that's better. How do I grab? Okay. I guess I'm not grabbing the mail.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's cool with letters. Oh. I see my own feet. Sounds better, okay, thank you.
In her
Thank you
will,
for letting me know.
my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Well,
Maybe she thought I'd know.
cool.
Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Is there a choice I could make here between going like down the regular road and down this path? But down this path, I guess. Welcome in, Tatsu. Hope you're doing well. Let's just explore the wilderness. Where's this frog coming from?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Captain Finch missing?
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
You have information about Colorado Orcas Family's Police Department, Captain Finch. Date missing October 23rd, 2003. Date of birth June 19th, 1992. Last seen Orcas Island, Washington. Age of disappearance 11. Height 4'6". That's Dar's height. 97 pounds, face mixed Indian white, eyes blue, hair black. Wait, she said funeral, but I forgot whose funeral it was. Welcome, sunshine. Hope you're doing well. Oh, there's another missing poster.
The woods around the house have always been
Oh, it's a
uncomfortably
deer.
silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
Man. What is this game? What remains of Edith Finch? It's like, what I know only of it is like, it's a bunch of like stories about this family that like grieves like death in their family. And that's it. That's really all I know. What remains of the Christmas Grinch?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's a crazy architecture. The engineers must have gone wild when they saw the plans for this house. I know they did, especially that part. They had to lose their fucking minds building this. Oh, the deer's go. Wait, no, is the deer? No, the deer's there. I'm gonna say I had a deer. But yeah, I guess for anyone that isn't like, I think like there is a trigger warning for this game of that it deals with death and such. Okay, goodbye, deer. Game is very pretty. This game came out a very long time ago, but this is like an enhanced like PS5 version, so it does look really nice. Pog atmosphere, I do like it a lot. I think when I grow up, I definitely want to live in like an area like this. Honestly, like move to like Oregon or like Washington, where the redwood trees are. That sort of vibe. I feel like it's just so nice. And if I live in, imagine living in wait, if I live in Oregon, then I'm gonna have like the best penguin rivals too. Wait, that's actually like such
As
a
a
huge
child,
bonus.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wind chimes. Can I interact? I have a friend recently told me that they hate wind chimes, which I was actually surprised by because I thought like everyone liked wind chimes. I really like wind chimes, but they like explained to me that like it's really creepy at night hearing wind chimes. But I just really like them. Oh, I didn't know I could go through here. I was gonna check the front door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I don't even know if the front door works or not. This
The
is so
power had been
paw.
turned
Yeah, I
off
really
the
like
night we
them.
left.
My favorite part of the FNAF 4 ambience. FNAF 4? Isn't FNAF 4 with the bedroom, no? Right? I don't remember them having wind chimes in that game. In the spa. And first playing as a child in the house. Yeah. With all the nightmares. What they got in here? Echo. Can I crouch? Unicorn Splendor. Cosmic Cuisine, the Book of Mushrooms, Smoke in the Forest, a pie for pipers. Pleasure's Japanese cookies, flavor of India, tasting Thailand. Flour, salt, water, yeast. A Fanny Farmer Jr. cookbook. specific pantry, fish and shellfish. Northwest chef. How Eden Van de, I don't know that language at all. Raw fowl, flour salt, that's the same thing. Viking's belly, Nordic cookbook, witch's kitchen, holiday feast. Oh my god, Dara. Thank you so much for the 17 months. Holy bread 17. Holy, the walking simulator. Yeah, this is like known as like the pinnacle walking simulator. I do know that as well. But I wanted to play it for its story. I heard it's actually really good. Welcome in, Dara. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the 17 months. Holy. Clear brush thinner. Dude, now I'm reminded back to that clip. I think you specifically clipped that, Dara, of me reading the thing on the bench in like that one horror game I was playing. I was like, well, no, I don't even remember what it was. Dude, it's so stupid. Like, will known? I don't even remember. It was like Willa something. I don't remember what it was. Gram glows, wood shiner. Wildfire. Yeah, something like that. I just remember starting with the W. It was so stupid.
For the first time in years.
I was tired, right? 2010. Oh wait, I see all the names. Eddie, Don, Lewis, Milton, Edith. I think I should be Edith, right? And then Milton is the one that's missing.
I felt like I was home.
Damn. God, is that a crow? They have a lot of cookbooks.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yeah. Lewis, Eddie, Edith, Don. Those letters actually. Loving memory of Lewis Finch, 1998, December 27th, November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Don, great grandson to Eddie. Movie service. That's literally you right now on the plate. Yeah, I'm on the branch and everything. Orange tabby. Are they drinking cats? What the hell? Can't see which one that one is. Of course, looking at the alcohol menu. Dude, I'm just reading anything I see. Alright guys, you want a recipe for apple pie? I wonder if this is like an actual like recipe like you could make. It looks like it, like the actual proper one. It's pretty cool. Wonder if it tastes any good. Like if anyone actually made it.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Imperial Palace, the Louis serving. No customers too far. Who's Edith and why is there a Finch? This is Edith. And then this is why it's a Finch. There you go. That's the roll the credits.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
And then they can't Molly. Wait. I was gonna save the cats here, but everyone moved out. I wanted to pet it. You're like reincarnated. Welcome in, love. Hope you're doing well.
The table was
the
still a
dead
wreck
sea.
from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Is the game audio double? She talks like a robot. She does talk a bit monotone. So that might be why. I don't think it's doubled. I was messing with the audio earlier, but I have everything else muted. So it shouldn't be. Yo, they got the MP3 player. I don't know. I was old enough to actually use one. A little astronaut suit.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie. I kept saying Eddie. Oxygen tank. I do want to see a whale. I haven't seen a whale or like a orca or anything in real life. I think that'd be really cool to see.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Orcas are pog. I do hear they bully a lot. But I do know dolphins are like the most evil of them all. Dolphins and orcas, aren't they like the most evil? Or is it orcas or killer whales? Aren't they the same? I don't remember. So then I look at
Even the
aquarium koala
fireplace had a
drama.
story.
Oh.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Dolphins are super hilly. Yeah, I do know that. The letters are cool. Orcas are killers. Okay, okay. For a second, like, I thought they were different. But yeah, now they are the same. Down Finch living room. Aw. I've actually dressed up like that once for Halloween. I did the classic fucking bed sheet over the head and everything. I did holes. Both me and my brother did that. And for one Halloween, I think maybe like a couple years ago, we did like a little photo shoot. Those photos are really cool. I do like them a lot. I especially like the vibe of the. I don't know if you've seen that trend of that one Jack Salver song or whatever. Um, with people dressing up like that. That's what I wanted to do. That was really fun. Would you fight a dolphin? I think I'd probably lose. Despite how evil they are, I don't think I could like fight back. They're a menace to society for a reason. I don't think I would win. Bugs. Hello, bird. War. Oh, that's where the key goes to. Barbara. Oh wait, am I supposed to?
Great Grandpa Sven built a music
Bigfoot.
box for Barbara,
And
along with the rest of the house.
Barbara Finch. Oh, they made a Bigfoot like movie. My friend Bigfoot. That's cool. I think I could beat up a dolphin. Really. I've actually also never seen a dolphin in real life before. So I'm not exactly sure how it would go. Oh, the dog. Oh, the cat. These got to be real photos, right? Like implemented into the game itself. I feel like these are. At least most of them, or some of them. Man, you haven't seen any dude, it's because I've never been to an aquarium, okay? I've been to a zoo. Actually, I went to a zoo for the first time last year. It was last summer. It was in Mexico. And so I saw like a giraffe and I saw like alligator or crocodile, whichever one. I saw like a hippopotamus and all that. Like zebras, emus. W Mexico's, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was huge as well. Oh, I saw a Black Panther too. That one was sick to see. You know, given BP and everything.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Did they all leave after Milton went missing?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Yeah. Did you tremble before Bass? I did. Oh damn, there's no mail for Milton. Wait, this one's November, and the one in the garage was, I think, January. That's everything. Man, BP was so cool in Rivals. They made an animal of him. True. Before we go into the
After Milton
basement.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Peepholes. Whoa. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Okay, damn. 2 years after World War II. Oh, she was 10 years old.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
The Finches. This is cool, like, paint job, though.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Oh, it worked.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, wait. I was not expecting this to be like the actual pathway to go. I kind of want to explore more. Oh my god, Happy. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Holy. You're doing well, Happy. It's nice to see you here. It's a lot of fun playing being your duo partner in Mecha Chameleon. All the writing we were doing.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
I hope you're doing well.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
So, oh, Backfoot's back there. Damn, only 16? Ew, why is she using my sub? Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I doing? What's happening? What? What? Why does that just happen? Magnetized to the... No, genuinely. I can't recreate it. That's actually insane that happens to me of all people too. What the hell? What was happening? Oh, there you go. Oh, because there's a secret passage. Wait, can I go back there then? I'm somehow like glitching the game and like making the camera pan into the like secret compartment even though I'm not actually in it. Oh my god, that's trippy. Why are you so good at a mecha? That was only my second time playing. I don't actually think I'm that good. I think with mecha it's just really easy with
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I guess she was the star.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
I feel like with mecha, it's just really easy to see like if anything's like protruding out of the wall, like bulging out. That's like one of the easier things to like to look for, really. And then the other thing, really, is just like time spent on a map. Like if it's a map I really don't know. Oh my god, it's. Oh, I thought that was a duck. I thought that was Cody for a second. If it's like a map I really don't know, then I'm gonna have a lot harder of a time. But like, if it's a map I at least somewhat know more of, then it's a lot easier to find things out of place. Also, the time system. The more time you spend staring at something, the more points they get. So then you can use that to see if you've holy shit, Among Us. Like the more time you can see where someone like maybe is everyone's gone to the Rapture next. Actually, not, I'm not sure of that game. But maybe. I said earlier I was thinking of doing I think it's actually called Before Your Eyes or something like that. The game where you blink. I heard is really sad, so I actually do want to play that one. But I can maybe also do Everyone's Gone to the Rapture as well. Should hop back on. But yeah, Mecha was a lot of fun. The Mino Asak was some fun. Yeah, the map is pretty small.
Spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Damn. He's grandpa, and he probably lived through the war. He's used the flag and everything you see there. Oh, never mind. 1950, 1961. Wait, I don't understand the years. It's definitely not their age. This is only 1 year.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
The crazy bathroom. That floor is insane. Among Us sus been read. There's 2 in here. I guess maybe it is the ages. I really don't know. Because this is 2010. Insane.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I'm somewhat confused what remains of Edith Finch's other walking sims. Can't remember the name. Oh, really? I'm trying to think of it. I'm not too familiar with that many of them in this genre. Whereas is super sad, yeah, I've heard. And I've seen like a little bit of it, but I've always tried to stray away from it so that I could play it like as blind as possible. That is a game I do actually really want to play. Dear Esther, actually I've not heard of that one. And I saw that it's recently on sale. It's only like a couple dollars. So I might actually end up picking it up this sale.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Alright, we only got one place left to go. Oh wait, did I peep through here already?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
How many Finches are there? Actually, I did see. There's this. This goes pretty far back. Literally to the 1800s. Well, the reviews refer eyes. This game sucks so much. Second half was unplayable because there's too blurry quality rate. I couldn't see anything. I just started acting up. Yeah, that'll probably be me. Even though Dario says that, like, I am emotionless.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Cat.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
You fake your laugh? How dare you? Why would you think that I'm faking my laugh? Can I not just be expressive? This sounds too rich. Okay, now that's just like an insult. That's crazy.
no idea what was behind that door.
Laugh again? It's kind of a wild thing to ask like on command. But it is
Just like I
funny
had no
coming
idea
from
where all
Laugh
this was
Loaf.
gonna lead.
Orcas Island cabs. The owl, rabbit, duck, and cat. Oh, we're in Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Vanos.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even
Oh,
tinier
that's actually really
gerbil
cute.
cage.
Mount Rainier National Park.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Jellyfish pillow? Wait, that goes hard. I can't even read that. 1996 participation? Washington something international? I can't get closer. Oh, it's an ant farm. That's cool. Never had one though. Oh, she has a map of the entire building.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
She can read
December
it?
13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was
Oh, I'm playing
starving,
as Molly.
so I looked around for something to eat.
The gerbil food. Recommend that. Hope you're doing well. No way I'm gonna eat the gerbil food.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Eat the hamster, no. There's gotta be something else, right? Can I drink the water of the fish? I thought about eating. Wait. Wait, no. I want to eat the fish. I'd be gone soon too if I went to bed without dinner. Okay, that's yellow, so I'm gonna... They're both yellow. Wait, I'm actually curious.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay. You live another day, Christopher. And after that, you denied femboy applications? Huh? Oh, because that stuff. That's from Fate, right? I never played this land of Mission
The
Court.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh my god, I'm just straight up. Okay. That's crazy. Wait, can I see the gerbil at least? No. I assume this is locked.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
BB Ken Finney is a professional fan. What? Where's this allegation coming from? This is false. I'm being falsely accused. If anyone's a professional fanboy, it's Fade. Like 100%.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh my god, I'm gonna eat toothpaste? Wait, this is actually really sad. This is like... I feel like this has gotta be like considered some sort of abuse, no?
I ate a lot of things that night.
No way those are real. Those gotta be plastic. No way those are real berries. Fade can teach you the ways of the... I don't even know what emote that is. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that out loud. I already done it once before. I'm not gonna do it again. Say it. No, there's already a clip of me saying it. I'm not gonna say it again.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Say it. I'm not
It
gonna
was a
say it.
barn
Just go back to
swallow
the
going
clip.
back to her nest.
Oh.
I reached out for her.
Am I gonna eat the bird? I'm gonna fall out the window, aren't I? Don't do it, Molly.
And suddenly,
Oh shit!
I
I'm
was
a
a
cat
cat.
now. Holy. This is
I
cool.
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, Daniel awake? Yeah, it's all clean. But like that's past you. You need current you. That's only like a year ago. I feel like that's not like too much time has passed, you know? Oh dude, I 100% caught that bird there. Wait, where do I jump? Okay.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They just look like pieces of clay. This is cool. Oh, little meows too.
The babies were all gone.
A year? Old news right there. We need a new one. No, no, no. I think that's good enough. There's a statue over there. Can't eat the babies. Dude, if Fade was here, he'd be going crazy. He can't eat the chimkins. The baby chimkins.
I jumped and I almost got her.
God, welcome in, May. Good morning. Hope you're having your brekkie. Can I go up here? Welcome in, May. Good morning. Just came back from food shopping. I am melted. Oh no. Did you get more ice cream? From was it Wells, I think is your brand over there? I think there's a moth on my wall. I think that's either a moth or a spider. I don't know which one it is. I just see a black like figure on the wall. Yeah, man, I did. Snickers ice bar. Ooh. Kill with fire. Do crows eat moth? I don't think so. Usually eat, like nuts and stuff, or even like worms. He's just chilling there. I would just leave him be. Deal with it later.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Frog.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Literally Fade. Something bad's gonna happen.
I gobbled her up,
Oh.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Oh my god, I'm a bird.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Wait, I can go hunting? Holy. Where they at?
Rabbits.
I can't. Oh, wait, I see it. I got him.
I imagined his face looking up.
Oh my
and seeing
god.
mine through
Oh
my
my god.
jaws.
Oh my god.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What's bigger than a rabbit that an owl could eat? Just
A
fly
mama
animal?
rabbit.
I guess that's bigger. Kind of the same
She was
size though.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
What is this heart?
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Holy. What is happening? What is that? Wait, I'm playing as the shark in the woods. How do I can't, I'm stuck. Wait. This is so hard to control. There you go. Oh my god. I'm free.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Holy, we're fishing. Oh wait, how do I dive?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh my god, it's so hard to traverse. I'd be a terrible shark, man.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This is crazy. Where'd it go? Beep, beep, beep. Next is gonna be a plane. W hunting. Birds don't shoot.
I grabbed on
Do they really
tight.
not? I
When
guess
I
that
was
makes
so
sense.
hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything
Am I a
had
snake?
changed.
What am I? Am I like a kraken? Octopus. Lock in lucid dreams be like. I've actually
Now I was a
never
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
monster. I've never had a lucid dream before. I always wanted to though. I can push the letters away. You shouldn't have get that close to the alcohol. What the hell? I can't meatball. Like Octodad.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
God, am I gonna? Oh my god! I just murdered a human. Dude, what is up with Molly? This is crazy. Is that why they named her Molly? Cause she's just on Molly all the time.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I know where this is going. Don't do drugs. True. I'm sorry, sir. The music, it's getting louder. This is just Reanimal? I've never played a Reanimal before. I do own it. I just haven't played it yet. I'm sorry, sir.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new.
It's just
Something I had
gluttony.
to have, so I swam towards it.
Molly's just the definition of gluttony.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Can't do anything else. We just only move forward.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, I'm back in my bedroom. It's different though. Don't tell me I gotta eat the gerbil.
All my my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep.
The moth's
But
gone.
it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Damn. A 10-year-old wrote this. What the hell? I thought she's gonna eat herself in bed. It did really seem leading up to that.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Welcome in, Fade. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the pin. Smile. Got a cat here. Oh my god. Psst, 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 psst. I'm outside. Can I go on the tree branch? Hey, did you hear what PP said about you calling you the femboy? I won't
This will be
deny what I
obvious
said.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like telling me.
Why is he projecting Dara?
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Wait, so there's Molly the cat and then Molly the child? I have no clue, TV. He's just bird. What the hell? You agree, Dara? What are you saying? You said it like in all caps, true or something. Let me look back. Somewhere. I don't remember. Here. Is this true, mods? Oh, there. I got the
I
receipts.
spent a lot of time.
You're gonna have to
tinkering
ban
around
him,
in Edie's
true.
room.
Oh, these are all the birds she's had. Oh, she had a bearded dragon. That's sick. Rob. That's a dope name for a bearded dragon. I think it'd be so cool to own a bearded dragon. I do want to. I said true to this, huh? Yeah, yeah. Bro's trying to defend himself. No, no, no. Snake. Bunch of finches. Wait, what are the names? Derpy? This one has no name. Bob. Burpee. I see a pattern here. Rob. Lurpy. Purpley. Oh, it's just based off the color. The Furpley? They're crazy
Edie knit
naming.
me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
You could add it if you want, Hood. I'm not saying that, darn. Imagine naming your bird Bob. Who's that?
Lewis died a week before we
Oh.
left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Dude, Edith was like a master craftsman. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Don, Gus, Gregory, Lewis, Milton, Edith.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin. Mysteries and death and thereafter. Odin Finch. Joining the great majority. Did she
For 500
just call me
years, the
dog?
Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
500 years, too.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Wait, how did Molly die? I'm not too sure. That's Cody, misfortune. The hit League of Legends character. I have no clue.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He took his entire house? What the fuck?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of
Holy.
Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step
Oh,
ashore on their
Molly.
new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Mm.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
This is like what family is it? The family in Ironclaw. If you guys have ever seen the Ironclaw movie, that movie's really sad. That movie made me cry. I forget what what family is based off of. But they also had like a curse on their family or whatever. That's what kind of reminds me of this. Iron Lung. Get out of here. Markiplier just appears out of the corner.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes at Finch family pond. Celebration turns to mourning. Damn. 15 cents. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Built 1937. Said
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
my friend Bigfoot, Random Junk, Chapter 7, the Edith interview. Sam Meadows Ceremony 63. Home Movies, Weird America, The Finches, Conspiracy Now, Sam Photo Award 69.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
My family day out at Druid World. It's a crazy name. Being like, let's go guys, let's go to Druid World instead of like Disney World. 69. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Painting the birds out of the painting. I want the house in the background. Oh, the insane.
The only trace
Bathroom.
Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Grandpa Sam's first
It was a
wife.
pretty big trace.
This is crazy. Yo, the frog. The Harry Potter glasses. Ew, the car. That's what I'm saying. This is an insane carpet to have, especially in the bathroom. What if pee gets on it? What if anything gets on it? That's going to mold, exactly. Oh, there's a secret in this bathroom. 70 inch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
They got bars. Who the fuck locks a book? The last one was locked too.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Finch, born 25, 1950, September 23rd, 1951. September 3rd. PP Chad, welcome in, Gia. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, see, this was the hidden compartment I was talking about earlier when I started like phasing through the wall. Andre just like, you so easy, fast and fun, kid safe, handy and fun, strong sculpt, fills holes and glows in the dark. Murder probe clues exhaust. Oh, Couple turns land into a native haven. Early work on Rio something. Milton. Oh. Fort Calvin. Very army. Over in Finch National Park. Why do I hear people talking? The 5 Grand Generals. United States Marine Corps. Secret Lives of War Photographers. Fergus Island Regional High School, Cobra Battle Lion, Bravo Company, certificate of achievement for this Samuel Finch for attaining 120% deportment grade in the third quarter of the 1967. God damn it. The 1968 school year. U.S. Army. 6-7. Yep, it's even right there as well.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Holy, thank you so much, May, for the 7th stream streak. I do really appreciate it. ¿Por qué decís eso a mí, Dara? A ver. No puede ser lo mismo. Siento escribir algo que no puede ser los dos al mismo tiempo, porque yo no puedo explicar algo científico hablando español. Eso no es no de mi vida. Oh my god, my man. Gracias, my man. Gracias por el 7 meses. Gracias mucho. ¿Qué pasó, Neko? Me acuerdo que... Oh, pues todavía lo voy a hacer, por más después que lo de la tiempo, pero sí. Sí, escribir algo que van a agarrar en... Yo ni sé ese idioma. Yo no sé cómo hablar en... Yo ni sé cómo lo dicen en español, el French. Ni sé qué es, porque en español es... dices inglés, pero hay Alemania, o alemán, hay Italia, y hay... yo ni sé qué más. Yo no sé cómo decirlo. Francés, ahí está.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history.
No me
any
acuerdo
more
por qué
than
no
my
puede
mom did.
decirlo. Ah, pero sí sabes español también, Sunshine. Me acuerdo que piensas dijiste de eso, ¿no? No, Italio... Gommage. No, en Italio Gommage. Ni sé qué eso es. A ver, tenemos más 3 minutos más.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, esta parte del juego sí he visto antes.
My brother said he'd
pie
die before
quebrado.
he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
¿Qué lo va a pasar?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Ooh.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
¿Cómo no me está cayendo de esto?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Soy de Guatemala y viví ahí, entiendo español.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Pues era que como hace 49 años desde Calvin y luego yo, Edith. Yo tengo,
After
pues dices que
funeral,
eres de
Edie roped
Guatemala.
off Calvin's half of the room.
Tengo dos amigos de Guatemala y todas las veces hacemos bromas que están de Guatemala porque todo el resto de nosotros somos mexicanos. Bueno, no más es para bromas.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
There you go, time's up. Laughing to my own jokes, SMH. What'd you say what the hell for? About the story? That was, I think, the only clip I've seen of this game. Was that story of the brother. Which it kind of did hit hard a bit for me. Because I also have a brother. So, yeah. Oh yeah, but okay. Science facts. I was saying, let me drink some water. I was saying I gotta write a thing that if like to not redeem science and Spanish at the same time, or at the very least, like I'll give a set Spanish, or I'll give a science fact after the Spanish timer goes off, because I cannot do both at the same time. Because I would not know how to explain anything in Spanish. But in terms of science facts, oh, I guess I recently learned this today, actually, or I guess yesterday. Did you guys know that fish can fart? Fish can actually fart. I recently learned this today. Yeah. Every animal farted. What do you mean? But like fish fart, you know? Like, isn't that crazy? Because like I guess like you think of most other like animals, like yeah, they fart, but like fish especially, it's like what the hell? And there's like a recorded audio of fish farting by like I think like the Swedish, like some Swedish like Navy or something like that. Name one animal that doesn't fart. There's gotta be at least one. Gross. But you know, dogs got you there actually. I don't know. To me, it's kind of like surprising because you never think about like the fact that fish fart. But yeah, because most of the because I mean, you think of them being underwater, but they still pull oxygen from the water that they're in because their lungs are like pretty advanced. They pull, I think, like 75% of the oxygen that's dissolved in water out of it is to go into their lungs. That's just how like much better their lungs are. And then they do it for like 3 specific reasons. One of which is like buoyancy, of course. They can do it for buoyancy. But more specifically, I think actually not all fish fart, but it was specifically found that specific species of fish do fart, but they specifically farted for communication. it was like the fish that make like the school of fish, like the giant like hordes of fish that travel. Like if you've seen like Finding Nemo, like all those fish that like swim together. Um, in order to like communicate where they're farting or not farting, where they're going, like in what direction to swim to stay as a group, they'll fart in a sense, and they'll use that as a form of communication to like be able to direct the school which way to go. Frame for communication, just like the boys, exactly. Sloths. Yeah, actually, I would very much assume that sloths don't fart because of how little they do fucking anything. I'm actually surprised they're not extinct yet because of how little they want to do anything. Or is it sloths? Or I guess sloths and maybe also like koala. Is it koalas? No, I think it's 100% sloths. There's other animals that are similar though. But yeah, there's a science fact. Fish, there are certain species of fish that fart specifically mainly for communication. I hate sloths. The motherfuckers don't do anything. Wish I could be them. That's true. They exert more energy like trying to eat food than just fucking laying there. I'm genuinely surprised that they haven't like gone extinct yet. Like there'll be a forest fire and they'll just stay in their tree and burn to death because they don't have the energy to move out of the way of the fire. Like that's insane of an evolution like to have occurred, and yet it did. It can't be a science fact. There's word fart in it. What do you mean? What do you want me to say? Like uh gaso gastrointestinal release or something? Same with pandas. What the fuck is there today? Yeah, they got all the nutrients from like bamboo mainly, which is also insane. Why is he talking Mexican again? That's also crazy to say. That's in Spanish. How do I um oh oh I thought I had to pull it outwards. I had to pull it up. Dude, I said this before, but like the engineers had to
The
like
passages were a pretty tight fit.
lose their shit
They'd
having to build this
obviously been
house.
built for smaller hands and bellies.
Is there no Mexican, just Spanish? It's all just Spanish. Yeah, see, like this was a secret pathway. I was right. This little game was like going crazy trying to fit the camera through. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to do this. I guess I was just doing it too early. Different countries have different dialects, but it's mostly just, yeah, there's different dialects for sure, 100%. But it is like in general Spanish, but like it's still sometimes very difficult to understand different Mexican. You'd get so much hate for saying that. It's funny. It's with there's certain places that like, yeah, I can't understand Puerto. Yeah, that's the part I was gonna get to. Puerto Rican Spanish is some of the hardest Spanish to understand. I don't even understand it. It is so hard to understand. But comparing like Puerto Rican Spanish to like Mexican Spanish, like there's such a vast difference. But then of course you have different dialects if you go like further south, and then there's just different words that mean a lot of different things. I think especially in Mexico, with like there's certain words that you can say that will mean something in like the dialect in Mexico that will mean something completely like offensive or like sexual in a different dialect somewhere else. And it's just funny, but it's also really cool. I am used to it. Like Bad Bunny speaking nonsense. Yeah, Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican. That's why a lot of people don't I guess like Bad Bunny in a sense because it's so hard to understand him. I still enjoy his music, even though a lot of the time I don't understand what he's saying,
Growing
even though
up,
it is technically all
I always
Spanish.
thought of Barbara as a child star.
But yeah, Puerto Rican Spanish is actually goes insane. Damn. Dude, roller skates are actually so cool. I've seen someone, I remember at my uni, use roller skates like to get across campus. And I thought that was just like, that person just had so much aura, I felt like. Because everyone else was going around with like skateboards or scooters, and you just see someone with roller skates, and it's like, damn, you know? Like they were just going ham.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
W roller skates, exactly. Improv night.
Of all the stories people wrote about
10
Barbara's death,
cents?
I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Fine quality patches. Oh, we're going straight into it.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's
I'd
most
piss myself having a
unfortunate
giant
family.
cut out
I'm
Bigfoot.
calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
This is a crazy like comic to make
Now at
and
16,
publish.
she was all washed up, a has-been.
BCCon?
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her
Oh,
biggest
God.
fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd
Oh.
slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback
Walter White?
was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
Oh.
secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, I'm playing now.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh my god, the Friday the 13th music?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
It's a big basement. That is creepy.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer,
That's
Dr.
also
Carl
creepy.
Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Carl Hamill.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
then act
But how do you
curious.
make the sound in the
All I'm getting from you
basement if
now
you didn't know how to
is
get
hurt
in
and
beforehand?
confused, and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Rick learned how to walk.
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
It's a SCP-96 screen. Is that Shy Guy? Is it really? How do I get up? I forget where the stairs are. I learned how to roller skate slash blade because I wanted to be Shadow the Hedgehog. It's funny to imagine. Oh, there's a roller skate. Poor bruh. Shy Guy. That's cool. I don't know if it is or not. That is cool if it is. Where's Walter's room?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, I gotta hit this clown. Yay. May not be 100%, but sounds so close.
Played her part beautifully.
I'm in Molly's room, right? Can I get behind him?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Whack him. Whack him.
He wasn't
Oh.
moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I'm gonna get down there and he's gonna be gone. Why does it sound like Halloween music? I'm pretty sure because it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. What that clown did to you? It's just, I really want to smack. Yeah, it's gone. He's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his
Behind the egg.
breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh, she did.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. What the hell?
Monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara
I straight up almost murdered a man.
come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police
That's
blamed
crazy.
it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And
Walter?
little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh god.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Joker ass laugh. The ear being the back of the
Edie told me
comic's
all
crazy.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I was not expecting that part of the game. Dude, I need to get a record player. I have 2 vinyls. I ended up getting, I don't know if I ever said, but I got the Schlatt Christmas album. I do have that. It's actually right behind me. A very 1999 Christmas. And I have another album that my brother gave to me from a band that actually no longer exists. Happy birthday, Barbara. I saw Uma, the horse. Esquitarian Center. You don't even have a player for it. I don't. I thought I might as well start collecting now. But yeah, I do want to get one. It's just like, I hear it's like if you're gonna buy a record player, you might as well get like a good one, because if you don't get a good one, then it's just gonna like ruin your vinyls. And then so I just really haven't done any research on like any good record player that won't like ruin it. Radio jobs increase. Giant house fire. Violations file. UNC facilities. Okay, maybe one day. I guess we go into the basement now, right?
It's funny. I guess
All those
now I
times
know
I
why
played
Mom
with the
didn't
music
like me
box
playing
and
with
Oh
never
my
found
God.
the basement key.
The voices. The voices. It's like almost nighttime now. Getting dark in here. My inner voice sounds British. Am I correct? Yes. That is a crazy inner voice to have. But also, I think my inner voice just sounds like my own voice. It's crazy that you would have like a specific accent to it. Would you guys say I have an accent? I don't think
Mom
I
said the
don't,
basement
right?
was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Because I already talked about this before about Dara having an accent, and Dara does have like the most European accent I know. No accent, same as me. You have an accent, Dara. You have the most European sounding accent I've ever had, or I've ever heard. Like I've heard like May speak, and May is European as well. May is German, but like May doesn't sound like all that awfully German to me. But Dar, you have such a heavy like European accent. You sound Mexican. What is that supposed to mean? The fuck? What the fuck? No accents. At least it's European, not Slavic. Yeah, I won't get into that part. I don't know what like the beef is there. Welcome, welcome in, May. But yeah, like I would say, like comparing, I comparing you two, because you're like two people I've heard before that are both European. Dara has a super heavy accent. Lies, not Dara. Like you, to me, you are like the epitome of like a European accent. Like you are the pinnacle. Like you are what I think of when I think of European accents. Like you are the example.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I like accents. I do like accents too. Like I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but Dara just 100% has an accent. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just you do. You know, there's no denying it. You can't say that. He's self-conscious. Like that. There's nothing wrong with having an accent. In fact, most people probably think it's good. It's better to have an accent than not. But you 100% do.
I
And
thought
that's
maybe she
facts.
was hiding presents.
Holy
Turned
shit.
out she was hiding a lot more than that.
I'm gonna learn British accents so you would hate it. I would actually love to hear you. You should try to sound British. That'd be so funny. Please do it.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
That'd be crazy. You should also try to do a New York accent, a New York style accent.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
I should focus on the game. Oh, this is a whole like bunker. Like a koala.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Peanut butter.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Damn. Yeah, I will say this. Like, I'm proud to be like Mexican. Like, I'm happy to be Mexican. But at the same time, you know, a European accent would have been cool. You know, I'm just saying. Have you taken the test? I guess is your accent. I did actually. I think it was actually it was in May's Discord. I think I saw it and I took it and then I said I was 100% American. Which like I guess since I did grow up in America, but I need that. You don't sound Mexican until you do. What does that even mean? Bonjour, the friends. Greetings from India. Greetings from Thailand. Russia. Greetings from Brazil. Greetings from China. Hola from Mexico. Greetings from beautiful Spain. Why is this one the only one that has like a noun or not a verb in front of it? What the hell? What is this? What is this? Favoring the colonizers? Tough. Can I post link? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, because there's the song requests are allowed, so you can post it. Yes. Why are you answering yes? Actually, you know what? I would do it right now. You don't sound Mexican. You speak oh, like Spanish. Okay, I guess that's what you meant. Let me see. I enjoy. Is it even recording? No, it's not even recording my voice. How do I do this? How do I make it record my voice? I don't think I could do it on stream. I'm kind of sad about. My friends and I love. Oh, wait. Does that work? Click the mic. Yeah, I did click it. I just wasn't sure if it was actually recording. Okay, I think it is. Let me restart it. I recently tried meditating for the first time. It was challenging to stay focused at first, but eventually I found myself feeling more at ease. It's something that I like to practice regularly to manage stress better. It didn't record. Okay. I don't know why it's not picking up. I thought it was. The microphone permissions allowed. Oh, wait. I'm about to find the problem. It might be, yeah, it was picking up from the wrong mic settings. I think that's why. I recently tried meditating for the first time. It was challenging to stay focused at first, but eventually I found myself feeling more at ease. It's something I'd like to practice regularly to manage stress better. It's loading. You're special. It's asking me to read another sentence. Okay. When I was younger, I used to enjoy drawing. Recently, I picked it up again and started sketching in my free time. It's been fun to rediscover an old hobby and see how much I've improved. It's the same to me. It's because he spoke too fast. What are you doing? Accent test. Wait, I want to see if you get Australian. Is this one happy? You have to like read a certain like paragraph and then see. It told me I'm Australian. It's insulting me. I'm redoing it. What'd you get, Dara? I got American, yep. Wait. You sound like a native English speaker with an American accent. 84% American, 16% Canadian, 1% Mexican. I made it. That 1% is good enough. I made it, boys. I did it. Tough, real. I knew I was onto something. Last time when I tried this, I got 100% American. I didn't even get Canadian or anything. It was just 100% American. I'm actually surprised this time. I'm 100% German. That's funny. Let me try it again. You said I was reading it too fast. I'll read it slower. I've started keeping a gratitude journal where I write down 3 things I'm thankful for each day. It's a simple practice, but it helps me focus on the positive and appreciate the little joys in life. Oh, I only need 1 test this time. Yeah, 100% American. Okay. Dude, I should have taken a photo of the first result and then I should have saved that. It's funny though. One little test. Dara hiding his results. I can't believe this. It's because he knows that we're all right. When you speak fast, your inner Mexican leaks out. Wait, okay, wait. What if I speak it as fast as possible then? I'm gonna do it a 3rd time. Dara just can't handle the shit, true. I recently tried meditating for the first time. It was challenging to stay focused at first, but eventually I found myself feeling more at ease. It's something I'd like to practice regularly to manage stress better. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Shit ass app. So you gonna tell us what you got, Dara? What? That was even worse than before. 98% American, 2% Canadian. 50% Ukrainian, 20% Spanish? No way. What? It's crazy. Brother. There's no way you have any Spanish. I was expecting 100% Ukrainian. It's actually really funny. How did I get my results before? I don't even know how this works. Whatever. You say you have no accent. It's using geolocation, definitely ass app. If it's using geolocation, you would get 0% Spanish because you're like the complete opposite side of the globe. So it's kind of not, you know? That's pretty. Let me try VPN. Dara's coping so hard. Interesting. Wait, what did you get? Happy? I'm actually curious. Because you're like full Australian, are you not? You said 100% idiot. You can't say that. What the hell? %40 Australian, 40% Japanese, 10% America. Japanese. Cope? I mean, Australia is really close to Asia and like Japan and stuff, so it's not 100% out of the table, I guess, in a sense. That is actually really interesting, though. The only Asia and happy is ramen interference. All the Fearin statues. I get told I sound Asian a lot. Really? I would just say Australian. Sounds like a sus website. Chinese. That's crazy. You did it 3 times and got Australian. Damn. That's also crazy. You said you were Guatemalan too, no? I think only you and... I guess I technically got 100% American. But May got 100% German and you got 100% Australian, I think you said? I mean, a lot of people mistake my accent for British or Aussie. Don't know why, but that's also crazy. This is pretty fun and interesting to see everyone's accent, though. And then Dara having to succumb to the truth. Eat ass, I hate it here.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
1968, so this would be... Is Vietnam War?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
I am not talking to anyone
Having a
anymore in
schedule,
Texas
living
speech.
for today.
What did it say for Dara? Dara said he got 50% Ukrainian, 20% Spanish, but he also did it like probably 10 different times and hit the first results.
If you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Lies. Jay says so sunny. He was first 90% Swedish, 1% American, 1% Taiwanese. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever actually heard Jay speak though. So I'm not too sure. But it's funny though. Facts don't care about feelings. Spanish, that's what I'm saying. Spanish is crazy. Spanish is like the least of what I would have gotten from Dara.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Hola, brother. Ese hermano. Hola, hermano.
And then one day, everything just
See.
Stop. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe you got tired of waiting.
God darn it, very Spanish.
Maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I mean, Mexicans are pretty welcoming. Got that going.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Damn. You eating peaches? I guess so. But yeah, I don't know.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
I don't know if you guys have seen those chants for the World Cup when Korea came to, when a bunch of Koreans came for the games for the World Cup because they were hosted in Mexico. They were chanting, what was it? It's like Coreano hermano, ya eres mexicano, or something like that. Which basically like translates to like Korean, my brother, you're now Mexican. Of course, like it rhymes to kind of like signify that they're like one of us in a sense. But yeah, it was really sweet to see. The American chance being corny as heck. VPN didn't help. I hated buying an accent card. I'm so glad Dara's finally now realizing how thick of an accent that he has. I told you, Dara, there's no problem in having a thick accent. Makes you unique, you know? Like I said, I'd rather have an accent than not. Sorry, bro, you're locked into your account after you turn 18. That takes no, there's I don't want people to guess my country by my English. I think that's like impossible for you to ever change. I'm sorry to say.
I know it's out there somewhere.
It's really obvious. Yeah.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Oh.
And Molly.
Oh.
And Calvin.
Oh. I need to hear your voice out there. I can't be this obvious. I am muted 7 minutes earlier. If you ever were to hear Dara, it is just that obvious. It really is. I think it also doesn't help, Dara, that you're... I think it also doesn't help. Okay, Dara, you have a nice... That is true. I do. You have a nice accent, but like you have an accent. Like that's something you can't change. I think it's the fact that like, at least like in this community, in a sense, like I feel like most people are like American. Like you are like one of the few, I feel like, Europeans in like the community that do speak. So you don't have like much competition, if that makes sense. So I think you just stand out as having a heavy like European accent, if that makes sense. I'm gonna change it. Define nice. I'm gonna compete against you and win. So you're gonna change your accent to Spanish or something? Is that what you're gonna do? Well, I mean, technically, I got 100% American, so imagine being European. That's what I'm saying. See, I'd love to see Dara speak Spanish. Imagine being Australian. This is crazy. Okay, dude, that's messed up. You guys are like in winter time, aren't you? Right? Aren't you like freezing right now? I'd actually prefer that than all the heat, though. What am I supposed to even do? You guys have distracted me from actually playing this game and like being interested in this way.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
GTA 6 is like 100 USD.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if
it's already 100 USD here. It's got to be like 160 or something for happy.
Whatever's
even seen
out
the
there,
price. The base
I want you
price
to
for
know
GTA 6 is 80,
I'm ready for it.
and then the Ultimate Edition is like 100. Basic is 80. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like most people are buying the Ultimate Edition regardless.
I'm going to appreciate all of it.
Is it? I see.
Especially the food.
I don't know the exact conversion. I just know that it's a lot more expensive.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god. It's kind of saying the locking single player
Walter
customization
died
band
when I was
is, yeah.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
He just lived his entire lifetime. That's actually insane. But yeah, it is actually. It's also crazy that
I'm sure my
they're
mom was trying to protect me.
closed. There's a bunch of like shops and items that they like locked it behind. I'm pretty sure that you physically can't enter like certain shops. I think is what I've heard. $8 here too, which is crazy. Yeah, 100 USD and AUD. This game's sad. I think it is, or should be. Like it very much heavily focuses around like death and stuff like that. So far, it looks like drugs. That is true. We did become a cat, which then became a bird, or an owl specifically. Then we became a shark that was roaming the forest, and then we got into the ocean, and then we became a giant tentacle monster and ate humans. That did happen. Huh? The shark falling down the hill took me out. Yeah. Yeah, but before we became the cat, we were like a 10-year-old girl, and then after the tentacle monster, then we became the 10-year-old girl again.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
But yeah, this game is like essentially we're just going through all the Edith family, or not the Finch family. My name is Edith, and like I guess the different ways that they died and things like that. And the Finches are known to be like a very misfortunate family.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Oh wait, that's also why Barbara heard the sound downstairs in the basement. It was probably Kelvin that was down here.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
So yeah, so far we've gone through Odin, who is actually the original. Edie, which is the grandmother. We've gone through Molly, which was the little girl. Barbara, which was the actress. Calvin, who grew up to be the soldier. Sam was the brother of Calvin. Sam, who killed himself. Walter, who lived down in the basement for 30 years. Milton is the one that went missing, which made everyone leave the house. And then we still have the rest to go. Don't go in the basement that we don't talk about. Yeah, Walter. Happy Finch. Be happy, Finch.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Two.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Oh. Because she's means Milton, since Milton's missing.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
So I guess I'm technically
Maybe
the
we
last
believed
Finch
so much
remaining.
in a family curse. We made it real.
Walter. Those chairs inside the tree?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I assume that's the old house. That's the old house that Odin took on his boat. My browsing history today is gonna be full in British accent. Is that
Maybe
really the
better if
accent
all
you're gonna
this
adopt?
just died with me.
Oh damn. Yes, cause I hate you all.
But
Yeah.
I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, cause hearing
And the
Dara
history you're a
imitate
part of.
a British accent would be so peak. There's no imitation. You're just
But
gonna
to be
become
honest,
British.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
It's rolling.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, campfire. Dude, some s'mores would go hard. Actually, I think a year ago, 2 years ago, I went to a beach bonfire with some friends. That was actually really fun. It was really just nice, just being able to chill at the beach. Also, it made me realize how dark the beach is at night. Like, there's just nothing. First after being British is to add I say at the end of sentences. You gotta perfect the ball of water. But yeah, the beach bonfire is really fun. There's a friend that had brought I think steel wool is what it's called, which you could like light and then it burns I think very quickly and it releases a lot of sparks. And so my friend had that steel wool and he would wrap it around something which he would spin very quickly, and he'd make like these giant like circles of sparks, and it looked really cool. I took like a bunch of photos. So that was also really cool to see, especially like at night with all the sparks just flying everywhere. And we would just have like s'mores and stuff like that. Would love to do that one day too. Never have been to a bonfire. It's really nice. It's really cozy. Just hanging out and everything. Be really cool to do again as well. AI said to no use R after vowels. Yeah, that's what you say. The bottle of water. You gotta add the bottle of water. Water, exactly. Dar, if you could perfect the
Am I
ball of
still in
water,
the
you
house?
can. I think you
That
get the
history
accent
of
down. I believe.
imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Vasa. I learned that in Duolingo.
Any of it seems possible.
Oh yeah, I think didn't you guys recently start Duolingo? I have like a 1200-day streak in Duolingo, but I basically stopped actually learning languages on there. I do gotta like actually get back into it. That owl is not British. Don't trust him. I would never be British. That is like an insult
I
to be
think
called
we've been
British,
surrounded by
or
death
for me
so
to call
long
me
we've
British.
just gotten used to it.
Fate is nicht groß, aber sehr nett.
What kind of
Fate
family
is
finishes
not
building a
big, but
cemetery before
very
starting a
nice.
house?
You're really putting the Duolingo German to work. I took Duolingo German as well. Hee hee. 2 weeks in, baby. Holy. He's learning.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Oh my god, all the graves.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Christopher Shadow Schlatzy? Oliver Bob. Oh, you can see what kind. It's fish, cat, bunny, dog.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Damn. Burpee, Chirpy, Furply, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Schlatzy is German. Oh, is really? I'm actually not sure what it means. I only learned German from Medic TFT. Achtung Spy. I forgot what Achtung means. I had 4 years of German in school, but I didn't try to learn it. That's a name, probably. But there's still got to be some meaning behind it, no? Like all the names in Furin are German names, and they all mean something. Like, I forgot. Isn't Stark like strong, and Furin is freeze, and Ubel is like evil. Schatz means treasure. We use it as a pen name for partner. Schatzi is a cute version of it. Ah, PP is not Schatzi. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. People who shy things are. That's funny though that you do. I guess that makes sense in like other language. Like in Spanish, you usually add like kind of like an I at the end of certain words to make it more like cutesy. Like I remember, I think when you asked me in for your for the Tamagotchi, is it Tomodachi Island? For like the cute name, and I said amorcito because amor is love, and you add amorcito, like cito is kind of just a cuter version of that to kind of call like, because you could say mi amor, which is like my love, but mi amorcito, like it's just a cuter version of it. Things like that. Or there's other versions, like even if the word isn't particularly like cute, you could still use that same term, like gordo. Like gordo means fat, so you're calling someone fat, but you could say gordito, like kind of like a little fat, like kind of like you would say that kind of to a kid, like call him gordito. How do you type that fat? Here, I got you. So gordo would be like that, I think. Gordo, so you did gordito would be like that. Oh, almost dropped my controller. But that's the masculine version. So technically, if you were describing a female, then it'd be gorda. So gordita. Because if it's masculine, if you're describing a man or a group of people, then it'd be with an O. But if it's feminine, it'd be with an A. Version is German propaganda, is realist. Wait, the dog is just, yeah. It sounds very cute, does. Mamacita, that also, yeah. Mamacita. Like, that also works as well. Muy bien. It's funny. Thanks, Dan. I got you. There's a difference between señorita and chica. Señorita is more formal, you would say. Chica is like, kind of like saying girl. Like, señorita is like woman, in a sense. You could kind of see it that way. Señorita being woman. Chica being like girl. Was it Dorita? For female, Dorito. Yeah. Chica's the one using Cyberpunk, yeah. Yeah, you could think of it as señorita as more formal, chica being more casual, but also think of it in terms of like woman versus like girl. Señorita would just be like a mature woman. And chica is like casually like saying girl, like maybe casual and woman as well. Like you would use señorita like I said, to address someone maybe older and things like that, and then chica with like your friends or something. Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, Molly Finch. 10 years. Calvin Finch. 11 years. Sev Finch. What is that? 49 years. Eddie Finch. Is that like 93 years? Walter Finch. Those are all the items. What does it say? I don't know if that's trying to say something. What is that? 57 years? No. 53 years. Six years. Really? 6 years? No. 16. Brother count. Dude, sorry.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Overlooking the house. I wonder if we didn't go over there.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
The moon.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Jump scare right now would go crazy.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming
Oh,
from.
I missed these. Gregory Finch. 1 year.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
What are you crazy? 33 years. Wait, Sam? Dude, I can't do this one off the top of my head as well. 13 years? Oh, I missed these too. Oh no, this is just a different... Is this a different path? Oh, it is. That's why. Milton Finch. Or 1992. Yeah, because he's still missing. Damn. That is actually sad that there's no...
She lost 2 of her brothers,
date.
just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay. This isn't a Finch. What is that? 40... No. 30... I can't do math. 36? The 88? 2010, which is 22.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
surprised
But
this is
looking
still
back on
stable.
it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh yeah, I was right. Peep beep crazy. Welcome back, Tatsu. Ooh, Tatsu. What accent would you say you have, if any? I'm interested now in learning everyone's accents. Anything on this side? Are those milk cartons?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Let go of the campfire.
They were both pretty intense.
This guy was a hunter.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Miss Marine. Wait, can I put this back? This is the story. I don't want to do it just yet. I'll look around a bit more. Sam Finch. Kilbore.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Sir Finch. Oh, look at the cat. Taxidermied. Tatsu. Most important player. Or most improved. Photography is really nice. I actually enjoy it a lot. I was able to take one course on it. And we were given like cameras to borrow and things like that, like professional cameras. That was really a lot of fun. K Finch. Dude, this gotta be so lovely having these like skylights. And then when it rains and just hearing the rainfall, dude. Me?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are
You're
gonna last a
camping?
lifetime.
Hmm?
Oh god.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain
Oh.
the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn.
What if I just don't take the photo?
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Am I peeing? What's that noise?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Dude, this focal lens sucks. Why is your first thought pee
We
projected?
should not have drunk all that coffee.
He was peeing. Why wouldn't it be? Exactly. See, he is peeing.
Outside.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Wow,
I
he
definitely
pees.
won't be moving. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Because that's just a sound that
It'll
it
be
sounds
best
like
to
when you're
protect
pissing
this.
outside.
I'm just saying.
Have you never
I'm not
pissed
always gonna
outside
be
before?
Here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad.
Can't get
You're
this
always serious.
mug in focus.
Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Close enough. I piss my pants like a real man.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish. How to
Red
build a
bean
fire.
soup.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Good soup.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I cannot get this in focus. What's that?
Let's see.
I can only get the background. I can get the cup in focus.
Maybe.
Oh.
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where's me?
Dad,
Oh.
I
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Damn.
Great shot, Dawn.
Oh my god. This is insane.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I have to move. What the heck?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh my god. I didn't know I was taking a photo, that's why. Gotta go. Fuck this, you could have a photo of your daughter
Dad,
crying, exactly.
It's switching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh!
Of all these
Damn.
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's crazy. It's a lot of me. Welcome in, Hosint. We're doing well. It is one whole deer. Nature wins this one. That's fucked up, yeah. I was not expecting that. I for a second, I guess I forgot what game we were playing, and I forgot that these all kind of lead to death. Bro was only 33, looks 60. That is true, yeah. I mean, the war, I guess, does do that to you. I think I'd kill myself if that happened to me. I interact with this now. This should like is something I should interact with. Should I just head down now then? Who else are we missing? Edie, we technically don't have. Sev, we don't. But we feel like we do know of them already. We need Don, Gus, and Gregory. BP, Fade, Fady. Why did they have to take a photo on that tiny narrow ledge? Just drag the deer away from that, that's for sure. I mean, that is like where they shot it, so they wanted like a proper photo from where they first got it, but yeah. I got Emerald in one league. I'm one rank away from Diamond. Scrubby. I have no clue about the ranking systems, I'll be honest. I actually don't even know how high that is. Not safe, that is true. I actually don't know where to go now. Like the first time I don't have a proper direction. But knowing this game, there's probably a hidden room I just missed. Probably this. Yep. That makes sense. Fade is one rank away from being even more sneaky. It's one rank away from Diamond. Yeah, true. It's top 6 or I see, I see. You know what game you could also have been top 6 in? Mobile Wibbles. MREs. Or 7, true.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close.
Shoot.
Lost a lot.
Oh. Finch control. Dude, that photos kind of looked crazy for a second. Gregory. What is that email? That's the crazy email. I actually love it so much. It's peak. It is. It is. It's like a whole nursery room. You have more than one. Holy. I've never seen that style email before. Baby bubble bonanza. Bonanza. Is this the 1-year-old? I didn't actually see the dates. Kaylee Carlos just trying to follow there. I want to read. No, don't put it. I'm trying to read. Oh my god. The child prodigy is literally the same as the mite. He's holding a frog too. That friend being. Is that emoji? Yeah, it is. How do I read this without putting it away? Oh my god. I think the game just not gonna let me read. Your lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days after this. Okay. Whatever.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want.
No. I don't want to do it. It has to be done.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Hey, let me get the Cody.
There's so much I don't understand. About
I got him the frog.
About everything.
I can't go up for air.
It wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
Oh God.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Born October 12th, died October 31st. One year. Yeah, it's just a couple weeks after his birthday. Got all the bath toys too with them. Baby looks faded.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
There's all done stuff.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not
it's a
very
kite.
hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Actually really fast.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
My God.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh my God.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Damn.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
What the hell? Let me drink some water. There's a skateboard too. No playing outside without permission. No answering door for strangers. No mess after dark. Or chores before dark. Respect others. Emergency evacuation plan. Finch household. Race flag 7:30. Breakfast at 8 a.m. Quiet time at 11 p.m. Duties. Dawn sweep trash. Gus mop mow yard. Greg be a baby. Routine jump rope 100x. Jumping jacks 150x. Push-ups 100x. Crutches 100x. Run to mailbox and back. There's a climbing wall. That's cool.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Bible.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Copy passport for something center, volunteer center. We with relief rep, after school teaching, study something volunteer. Back fly to India. And we teach critical thinking. So my mother is Dawn. Edie is the grandmother. Religion, science, math, history. Relieve, provide. Wedding presents. Nina and something. James and Karen. Emma? Maria? Helping hands create safe places.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Visits. Luke. Majors English, teaching geology to do. Buy school books, get. New suitcase. College application deadlines. Oh, dude. I remember those. High school. Eye exam. Call mom and grandma once a week. Oh, I can slide down.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
That's fair.
Lewis was born a year later.
All the missing posters. A lot of missing posters. Yeah, growing up, my family is religious, but like they never really forced it upon me or like my brother, so I didn't really end up becoming religious myself. There was once a time where we used to go to church, and then at some point we just stopped.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
If Milton Lewis, Dawn.
And to see kids in the house again.
Little figurines. Mint, thyme, sage, basil.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Our family history, fact or fiction? Awesome, great job. Analyze objectively, never stop learning, assume nothing, respect criticism, ask tough questions. Location tables.
But it didn't last.
Classification of living things, kingdom, phylum, class, order. I cannot read that at all. Families? Genus, species, variety. There's another one. Domain that they're missing, I believe. Taxonomist is a biologist specializing in classification. Plant, animal, fungus, protists, monorin. Myth, the curse. This is by me. Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Loose rules.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, there's a lot over there.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Damn. Scrub tuck. These are nice. Think of hydrate as. That going first. Oh my god, Dev needs only one more. Dylan only needs 2 more. Scrub has the most first. Holy. Gladdy. Extra. Historical American newspaper now available. Turning points in history. PhD student takes notes. Murder probe, clues exhausted.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, it was like a flip it thing.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
And they still don't know what happened.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's
Holy.
room, except Lewis.
Here's a hookah. I think that's a hookah. Oh, these stairs are broken. Yeah, nice view though. This guy's room is just the side of a boat. That's kind of crazy.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yep. Yo,
Lewis
we
and I
got the
spent a lot of time
Wonderland
playing games
Turbo.
together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Nice with a diploma. Just straight past still stuff there. This is a crazy keyboard. It's two of the bomb.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Can't grab. Don't tell me I have to put my hand in there. Hey, what do I do?
wander.
Oh. Control him now.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, I see. I move with the right stick, the hand, but I move the character with the left stick.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh my god, it's kind of weird.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Huggy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his
This is a jam.
imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, I'm gonna crash.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her electric sitar.
I don't think it fully matters what I choose.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Like
He
one
knew
of
the
the longer
world was
ones we've
all in
done.
his imagination.
Oh my god, they're all stacking up. Thank you, Alec, for the hydrate.
But he was so proud of having
And the
created
stretch.
it.
I've heard that this game is like 2 to 3 hours long, and we're about to reach 3 hours.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, well, I did the yap a lot in between talking about random stuff, like accents.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Here, Davey, you were stopping by Alec.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Have a great rest of your day. Have a great day, Davey. Have a good rest of your day as always, then.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
My imagination is real as my body. Have a great day, scrub.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Base Che. Finch.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Am I gonna push him in? Right, I have to push him in. Or do I guess I just go then?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
God, it's so bright.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Look at the cat, Molly.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Molly.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen with all the fish. And the rest I think you know.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Off with your head.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
22. Wait, so what year is it now? She said, Edith said that Milton disappeared. No. Milton disappeared when she was 4. I don't know. I can't do the math. I think it definitely hits a lot more when it's the younger ones that are shown compared to the older ones.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So it's Edie's room, right? She was in the lofts.
I wish we'd stayed.
Or is this Dawn's room? This is Dawn's. Beloved brother Edith, son of Dawn, great grandson to Edie.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, my father. O God, you have called your servants to ventures of which we cannot see the ending, by passes yet untrodden, through perils unknown. Give us faith to go out with good courage, not knowing where we go, but only that your hand is leading us, and your love surprising us. I'm not the biggest religious
What happened
person.
that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now
Oh,
is
it's
to
just my
tell you
room
about
then.
that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
It's really dark.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Damn.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, you could go to the house.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
What?
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
It was fun to do this as a kid.
We both tried to make the best of
Playing
it.
the little ninja running across the rooftops.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I moving now?
This journal was supposed to be for you, but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Oh, this is me.
I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh my God. Damn. Shirley Dallas. I'm sure this game would hit even harder if I had like kids. Like I feel like if a parent were to play this game, this would like even be even more devastating. I could imagine. I like how all the photos are like the childhood photos of the team. I just said this before. I mean, this does remind me a lot of I forgot what family it is, but the family from Iron Claw. That movie made me cry a lot, like right at the end. And that movie hit a lot for me because it had to do with like the brothers, but it's a similar aspect that like the family in that movie or that story, right? It's based off of a real family. It was also like considered misfortunate, like I guess the Finches, and they all kind of went out in very disheartening ways. Yeah, this was a very beautiful game. Now I really want to play the close your eyes game or whatever, but I already know that game is gonna make me bawl. That baby photo's crazy. The crazy photo as well. But yeah, I guess after these credits, I will end. very somber note to end off on. If I'm remembering that word correctly. Oh my god, even they had a dates. T end. The replay story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. That's cool. Hey, why does it hover like different ones? Oh wait, I don't think these ever got drawn in. It's replay, so that means I must have done it already. I guess it's because they're connected, that's why they're highlighted. But yeah, we'll end here. I was gonna go to the ending scene, but I'll just have this music, I guess, play out. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Very beautiful game. Did enjoy myself a lot. I don't know what I'll stream next. Or when I'll stream. What day is it today? Maybe tomorrow I can stream. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I do want to really buy that Before Your Eyes, what it's called. I think I will buy that game and then play it on some point on stream. Before that, maybe buy another, or not buy, but see if I have any other games that are maybe similar to this as well that I can play. I'm just kind of in the mood for like these types of games, I guess. Maybe like just like story games in a sense. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.